I appreciate y'all being here today. I appreciate y'all logging in. I hope I get some of the same people I've been getting so we can have some of the same conversations we've been having. It's about that time. Your boy's mad cold. It was cold outside today. I don't know how cold it was, but it was cold. And that wind was blowing. I don't know how it is where y'all at, but buddy. Said it's 55 degrees, but it feels like 49 degrees. And it's 17 miles per hour wind. So I was getting blown all over the place. But still got that 5.62 miles in, because that's what it's about. I had to go out a little later today than I normally do because I was training, and my training ran over a little bit because I always try to work on different things. And I'm working on my 52 block routine today. I got to do that 52 block for all y'all out there to be asking me questions about the 52 blocks. Man, so I did that today. I recorded a little snippet video about 20 seconds long, going through a little routine, showing y'all what the deal is, yo. Showing y'all that your boy got more than one skill. And yo, man, it's just that time of the day, baby. It's that time of the day. It is now 3:35 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon, and I hope everybody all around the world is having a good time. Not just me. I hope y'all having a good time. Man, that workout today was crazy. I had a whole lot of stuff to do. I wanted to get a whole lot of stuff done. Sometimes, man, it's the small, intricate muscles that nobody seems to work on. Them tricep kickbacks, build them triceps. Them wrist curls, build that forearm, build that wrist, build them hands. Man, there's a whole lot of little small stuff I was doing today. Them butterflies, trying to get the wings to expand out a little bit. You know, I get down, man. It was 3.5 hours, but I made it 4 hours a day. Cause I just felt like doing some extra stuff. Then I put on the hoodie, put on the knit hat, had on my goggle glasses, not these joints. I had on the goggle running glasses. And I was out there walking in that wind, bruh. That wind is no joke. But had to get it done, though. Had to get it done. Feel a lot better when you make it back home. When you done got it done, you feel a lot better when you make it back home. So where my people at? Where's my people at? I know y'all out here somewhere in the world. Log into my channel and let's have a conversation about some few things. Let's do some boxing talk. Let's do some boxing talk. So log on in. Let me know when y'all here. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if the weather is as cold there as it is here. I was talking to my son a little while ago. It's 6 hours difference in Germany. I got one son in Germany. Right now, Germany is looking like 36 degrees, but it feels like 28 degrees, and they've been getting snow all day, and they expect to snow again tomorrow. So that's why in Germany, man, this is by law. You got to have snow tires on your car. Snow tires, because they ain't playing. You get pulled over or you slide off the road and a cop got to come save you, the first thing he checking for is snow tires. Who we got here? Omar. Yo, what's good, my man? Hey, look, I appreciate you being up here, player. What's going on with y'all? Amar Anmol. I don't know how to say that. Anmol. Hey, look, I appreciate you here. I appreciate you being here. Yo, I got some people on. Jamie, I see you up there. What's good, coach? What's good with you? DC in the house. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Yo, man, from Britain. All right, I think that's where it's from, Britain. Yo. What y'all got going on today? Have y'all worked out? Working out is the most important thing we can do all day. You got to work out. You can't let a day go by that you don't add something to the frame. Add something to the framework. Straight from Southern Africa. Salute, coach. What's up, my man? I appreciate being here too. Much. Yo, Saudi Arabia. Hey, look, what's up, Saudi? Chest and triceps, I see you. Chest and triceps, there we go. Somebody putting in some work. Somebody trying to extend their life. I lagged it for the past 3 days. I'm going to get back to it today. Let's get it, Jamie. We can't play. Hey, look, health is the most important thing we have. We're going to get up in the morning. We're going to do everything else, but we got to do something for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We can do everything else, but we got to do something for ourselves. That's what the working out is about. As much as I like to tell people, hey, look, man, you get cut up when you work out, all that, all this and all that. But the whole thing is you live a lot longer. You be a lot stronger. You did legs today. Omar did legs today. Hey, look, legs is a terrible thing to do, bro. I did legs today, too. I hit them legs a little bit extra, and then I went for that 5.662 mile run. And, yeah, man, my legs is gone. Where am I from? I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Hampton, Virginia. In case you don't know where that is, it's the home of basketball star Allen Iverson. I'm 20 minutes away from football star Michael Vick. Those are the two most notable names. Keyshawn Davis live about 20 minutes from here. That's a boxer, in case you don't know who these people are. Michael Vick was a quarterback. How I increased my 2-minute gain to 1 hour. I don't know what game you're talking about. Hey, look, it's different kinds of games. You got to be a little bit more specific. Cool to know that, bro. Yeah, man. DMV, I already know. You know the deal. Your legs are gone, but they're coming back stronger. Yeah, they're coming back stronger. They're gone right now. Hey, look, when I walked out the house and I started running, I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I didn't realize how much work I put in. Sometimes you don't know until you start to go. Yep, I did them too. They hurt. Hey, look, but to build them thighs, you got to work. You got to work. What's popping in the hood? Ain't nothing chilling, brah. Man, I'm up here having a little good time, man. Hey, look, it's been one of them days. I got up, came downstairs, and jumped on that training. And that training was tough. I trained about 30 minutes longer than I normally do. Y'all know I train 3.5 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I did an extra 30 minutes because I had some things I wanted to work on, and I've been neglecting some of these smaller muscles. You know how you do, man. You neglect some of the smaller muscles, trying to get some of the bigger muscles. If I'm a real fitness coach, man, that's all I do. If you look at my channel, and if you haven't, I got over 1,400 videos up here. All I do is train 7 days a week. I run 3 to 5 miles a day. I hit the bag for 30 minutes to an hour every day, and I do this 7 days a week. 20 years in the boxing game, 20 years in the martial art game. So, look, spend my whole life doing the exact same thing. I'm 58 years old. I've been training since I was 7. Do I recommend the use of ab roller for middle-aged folk with healthy shoulders? Yeah, I recommend it. That ab roller game is tough. I do a lot of ab roller exercises. Go up on my page. I got 1,400 videos on my channel. If you look up there, you can just type in Coach Carl ab roller. You'll find I do all kinds of extreme ab roller, from the standing position, from the knee position, from my feet on a bench that's about 4 or 5 inches off the ground. I roll all the way out, make it real hard on myself. I love the ab roller because it hits everything right here. It strains everything from your chest muscles down to your crotch. It gets you. It'll get you right, though. Hold up. I think my thing stopped rolling. What's up, man? I see you up here. Champ Life, baby. You know the deal. Hey, look, it might be spelled backwards, but y'all can still spell. Champ Life. If you want to live that champ lifestyle, you got to go out here and make it happen. You can't wait for it to happen to you. You got to go out here and make it happen. Hey, bro, just putting in the work. That's all you got to do when you come out stronger. Exactly. Freddie, my man, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to do the work. Hey, look, ain't any muscle going to pop up for free. Ain't nobody going to knock at your door and give you a bag full of muscles. What to do to anxiety? Anxiety? I don't know. You got to tell me a little bit more about the situation. Why are you anxious? Why is it bothering you? Is it because you don't want to go out the house? Is it because you feel crazy when you go to the gym? You don't feel like training? I mean, you got to break it down so I can know how to hit it with it. If you feel lazy, just remember that you will never regret a workout. Hey, look, bottom line. I feel lazy sometimes, man. I'm just like the rest of y'all. I wake up in the morning, and it's time to get out of bed, and I'm like, oh, Lord, not again. But I come downstairs, and I make it happen. Why? Because I understand what the results are going to be. Every day I put in a little bit of work, every day I get a little bit better. Let's see. I want to work out, but oh, you want to work out, but your anxiety. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? I mean, you got to understand something. I don't know your condition, but any kind of workout is better than no kind of workout. I tell people all the time, one push-up is better than no push-ups. 5 push-ups is better than no push-ups. People say, I can't run, then walk. You know what I'm saying? And that's bottom line. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But the bottom line is do something. If you don't want to go to a gym, do it at home. A lot of people can't afford a gym. A lot of people don't have a gym in their neighborhood. That's why they come to my channel. You can look at all the videos on my page and hopefully I'll inspire you to do something, because I'll show you some of the hardest stuff, I'll show you some of the trickiest stuff, and I'll show you some of the easiest stuff. If you want a particular video made specifically for you based on what you don't know how to do or want to accentuate better, please ask me. Go to my video, because I won't always see it on this live stream. So go to any video on my channel. Once you make a comment at the bottom of it, it'll come to me on this phone right here. I'll get it, and then I'll reply back to it, and then we're going to get this thing popping. What's my age? I am 58 years old. All right, somebody said, I'm skinny, fat, shape, and I start exercising. I hope in 3 months I will be in shape. If you skinny, fat, that means that you're skinny, but you got stomach. That's what the word skinny fat means. You got to check why you got the stomach, because you can work out all day long and the stomach won't go nowhere. It's not about the workout. It's about the kitchen. That's why all my workouts are right next to the kitchen. I stay out the kitchen. That's the bottom line. This is my gym area. That's my kitchen area. But the reality is a lot of stuff that you eat have a lot of sugar in it. If you drink, got sugar in it. If you eat cupcakes, honey buns, cake, ice cream, popsicles, it's got sugar in it. Sugar goes directly to your stomach. So with that being said, if you cut out some of the sugar, mix it with a little bit of working out, you're going to be on point. And that's how that go. That's how you get rid of it. Sport and food and sleep. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look. Did Bruce Lee inspire you to start at 7 years old, or was it a real life situation that inspired you? Bruce Lee was always my idol from the beginning, but my real idol was my father. My father was a purple belt in judo, he was an undefeated boxer, and he was an MP in the military. And that was before I was born. So when I was born, I started hearing all the stories about everybody that knew my father, about my father telling me some of the things that he told me, and then my father started training me before anybody else did. So you always want to be like your father, especially if your father's a good role model. You want to be like your pops. I had a brother that was 3 years older than me, a sister that was 9 years older than me. But me and my pops, we saw eye to eye. He realized what kind of person I was, so he started training me at a younger age, at 7. And by the time I got up in age, I was in karate, I was in boxing, and I was doing my thing. And I love Bruce Lee because Bruce Lee is, I like the art of everything. I like the art of boxing, I like the art of karate, the art of kung fu, the art of jiu-jitsu. I like the art of everything. So I looked at Bruce Lee because he was a perfect example of hard work, ethical hard work, and he followed the art. He believed in the art. They said Bruce Lee would take his girlfriend to the movies, and he'd be walking up the hill going to the movies, and he'd drop down and do 50 push-ups. He was dedicated to the art. So with that being said, yeah, I love Bruce Lee. I love everything that he stands for. I like how he could look at what you do and determine how he could defend himself against it. If y'all are real fighters, and I know a lot of y'all are, by force of habit, I could be standing talking to somebody that I know or somebody that I don't know. And I'm already standing like this, right? And I'm looking at him and I'm saying, if this brother swing on me, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. I'm thinking about how I'm going to hit him in the leg. I'm thinking about how he's standing. I'm thinking about how many shots that he could take before he cover up. I'm thinking all that. And I don't like to think that, but that's my whole life has been surrounded by martial arts, boxing, and fighting. So I'm already sizing the guy up. He can come up and say, what's good with you, cool? What's good with your coach? And give me some dap, right? And the minute he giving me dap, I can already imagine him putting his hand around my neck and trying to choke me and how I'm going to get out of that chokehold. I don't know, but that's just how I was built. I think because I've been doing it my whole life, I don't know no other way to do it. I just quickly checked some of your videos, a real pro. I appreciate it, Rick. Hey, look, man, I'm just working just like I'm asking y'all to work. I'm not asking y'all to do nothing that I don't do. If y'all see me doing it, y'all can do it. At 58 years old, I'm breaking records. I can do over 100 push-ups at one time. I can do 2 sets of 100 push-ups with only a 30-second break in the middle. I've run. My fastest time at 1 mile is 6:25. My normal run for 3 miles is 7:15. My run for 4 miles or anything longer than that is around 8 minutes a mile. I'm doing crazy things at 58 years old. And I'm just saying, I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to give y'all my whole list of everything I can do. What I am saying is if I can do it at 58, you could do it at 18. You could do it at 28. You could do it at 38. You could do it at 48. You could do it at 58. Let's make this thing happen. Yo, what's good? I see a lot of people up here. Carl, Karl. Call me Calvin Ford. Hey, look, Calvin Ford is to be respected, not rejected. Let's say, let me see. Let's see. Streaming ain't a job. Hey, yes, it is. You got to stand here and talk. Man, I stream for 1.5 hours, pretty much almost every day. And the funny thing about streaming is it doesn't have to be a job. I don't know if you think this is the only thing I do with my life, but I'm 58 years old, so you know I had to have done something before I became a streamer. So, with that being said, I appreciate your comment. And before you wreck it, check it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a barber for over 42 years. So, on my own barbershop since I was 24 years old. Hey, look, man, you know, this ain't a bragging session. I'm just trying to tell y'all things can be done if you do things. As simple as that. Say reduce coffee intake for anxiety. That's if they drinking coffee. I thought you were a Javante trainer for a minute. Hey, look, I know who Javante's trainer is. He's a good guy. I know who a lot of people's trainers are because I met him when I had a boxing team that was in the amateurs. Hey, look, Tiago, wish me the best. I appreciate it, dog. I wish you the best, no matter what you're doing. Finally, a positive channel. Here we go, my man. Here we go. You know what the deal is, Roscoe. Hey, look. Remember that? Roscoe P. Coltrane. That's my man. Roscoe P. Coltrane. Also, if you smoke weed, it might cause anxiety. Hey, look, that's why I couldn't give that person a direct answer because I don't know nothing about their life. It's like people get online and they ask me to give them a full workout that'll help them lose weight. First of all, I don't know what kind of shape you're in. Second of all, I don't know what your health is. Third of all, I don't know if you're big, small, short, or tall. You know, you got to tell me a little something. You could have had a broken arm last week, and I'm trying to tell you to do push-ups. I mean, you got to give me a little bit more, and then I can work with you. But I'm definitely going to work with you. If you give me enough, I'm going to work with you. I got it to change myself, what to do, I don't know. I got it too with the weed. Now I want to change my... Hey, look, weed is just like everything else. You know, I tell y'all up here, y'all been up here long enough, y'all know my story. I was a drinker. Not a heavy drinker, but just a drinker. I did like most people do. I came home from a long day at work, 12 hours at the shop. I came home, I bought me a 40-ounce of Coke 45 or Old English 800, and I sat down and I drank it till I didn't want to drink it no more. Then one day I woke up and I had a belly hanging over my belt. So I had to make a choice. When you get to the fork in the road, you know, everybody got to get to the fork in the road at some point. You're driving down the street, and the fork in the road means when you're driving down the street comes to an end, and you can go left or right. Don't go left. Have you ever heard of anything that was positive about left? Like left is the way, left is the joint. You know what I'm saying? No, go the right to the right because it's called the right way. It's to the right, right? So with that being said, you got to change your life. I changed mine, and I'm cold turkey. I didn't have to think about it. I ain't had to get no suggestions. I ain't had to get no advice. I just poured the beer out and stopped drinking it. When I went to the store, I stopped buying it. I started substituting beer for a diet ginger ale. So I went in the store. I had to come out with something that looked like it was a drink. That's kind of how I feeded my mind. You look fresh. What content you do? Greetings from Germany. What's up, Sully? Hey, I do boxing content. I do martial art content. I do workout, training, calisthenics, weightlifting, running, biking. I mean, anything. I do it all. Anything involving health and fitness. I'm vegan, so I talk about vegan diet. And I also talk about eating regular food because I wasn't always vegan. I became a vegan in 2014. In 2013, I lost 60 pounds in 60 days. And in 2014, I became a vegan. Just got tired of eating the junk. Wanted to eat something better. I enjoy the arts I've indulged in for many years. Hey, look, that's what's good. Shinobi. Hey, look, I'm impressed. I'm impotent. What to do? Impotent. What to do? I don't know. You gotta ask the doctor. Like, I can't prescribe medication and I can't, I don't know the full story. It's reasons why people become certain things. It could be health. I know people that had high blood pressure. I know people that was diabetics, that things don't work for them no more. So you got to check that. You got to check that. You got to back check it. That's what I'm saying. You got to back check it. You got to ask the doctor. You got to back check it. J Lock 77, what's good with your homeboy? I appreciate you being up here. And look, like I tell them all the time, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here. We right here. You right here in my living room, man. That's what's good. I appreciate you being here too. I boxed professionally in 2006. I retired in 2007. That was a great experience, having that opportunity. Hey, look, it's a great experience, man, when you can do anything that you always wanted to do. I don't care if you box. I don't care if you do karate. I don't care if you headbutt people. If it's something that you always wanted to do and it don't hurt nobody else, physically, mentally, or emotionally, it is a great thing. Get out there and box. Get out there and do some karate. I had people that came to my gym that told me they've never balled their fists up before. And my job was to show them the correct way to ball their fists up and let them hit something. I had a guy, we used to call him Silent Mike. Silent Mike was a Navy guy. He had never been in a fight before, never balled his fist up before, never really worked out before. Skipped gym when he was in high school, and then he was in the Navy. He said he always was afraid to do a lot of stuff because he never knew how to protect himself. So we taught him how to box. And then he was in my gym for about 6 months. And one day he came to me and he said, "Hey, coach, how impossible would it be for me to fight?" I said, "It's not impossible at all. All you got to do is fill out this form. I can get you a boxing license. I can put you in the ring. But the only thing I'm going to do for you, I'm going to make sure I do this for you. I'm going to put you in what's called a first-time fighters fight. That means everybody in there never had a fight before." I put him in the fight. He fought a guy that was a little bit tougher than him, but the guy was beating him up pretty much in the first round. And in the second round, I told him, I said, "Listen, the dude is just hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, and you barely hitting him back. So all I want you to do, I just want to stand back. And when the guy come through and I yell, 'Go!' I want you to just do this. Bow. Close your eyes if you have to." He hit the guy right in the chin and dropped him. It was the craziest thing in the world because my man Silent Mike started going, "Ah, ah, ah." He went to the corner. He stood there. Referee called him out. The guy beat him up a little bit more, and the fight ended, but the guy had more points than he had. But the reality was, now he wasn't afraid. That's what it is. That's why I tell people, man, go out and do what you're going to do. Don't let nobody hold you back, no matter what it is. Coach, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Hey, look, I don't want nobody's girl. It's hard out here, bro. Hey, the girls cost money, man. Don't get it twisted. Girls cost money. I already got one. I don't need two. I can't afford two. What you talking about? And ain't nothing free. Ain't nobody gonna want me for free. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100 up here. Rock Nation. Hey, we met. You remember? I don't know. I probably do. But I tell you what, I'm glad to meet you if I don't know you. Hey, look, I meet so many people, man. I mean, honestly, I meet people in the grocery store. I meet people ride past me and beat the horn and say they see me online. I guess it's because they see the backpack, they see the hat, shorts, ankle weights. Maybe they just automatically assume it's me. But I appreciate everybody that I meet. If y'all see me on the block and y'all see me walking around, pull up next to me, beat the horn. You know what I'm saying? Let me know something. Let me know that all of my work is not going in vain, that somebody is listening, somebody is watching, and I appreciate every one of y'all. But Rock Nation, where did we meet at, dog? Where did we meet at? Oh, you saying we met on Grindr. Now I don't remember you. Hey, look. But if I saw you up there, hey, look, it probably was, let me see, 35 years ago, because I've been married for 34 years, and I don't be doing no playing. Playing costs money, man. Playing costs money. With that being said, everybody that's on my channel, look, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification icon so y'all can be notified every time I drop a new video. I'm glad that y'all up here with me. Hey, look, I was about to come in the house from that long run and take a nap. But y'all get me motivated to stay up a little bit longer. It's 4 o'clock right now. And my wife get off at 4:30. As long as I get upstairs and take that shower before she get home. Because I don't want her to come home and look at me. I've been running and working out all morning. Hey, look, Tundra. Say 58, you look great. Hey, look, that rhymes. 58, you look great. Hey, look, I appreciate it, though. Real talk. My mama told me, she said, listen, do something with yourself. You know, don't just be running around here with a long beard and a long hair. Either you going to cut one or the other, and I cut them both. I got the bald head and short beard. You know what I'm saying? I like 5 o'clock shadow every now and then, and I shave it off and make it look like something. My mama told me one time, she said, boy, you clean up well. So when it come time and I put that two-piece on, I'm going to look like something. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all thinking I ain't the worst looking person on the internet. I appreciate that. Somebody say they miss me. They call me Chocolate Daddy. Michael. Hey, look, I appreciate you, Michael. Hey, look, even though how you flow, I might not flow, but I appreciate the fact that you think I'm cute enough to be called Chocolate Daddy on a live stream. So, with that being said, this is a safe place for everybody that want to come up here. I don't care if you're tall, short. I don't care if you're wide or thin. I don't care if you're gay or bi. I don't care. Just get on my channel. Let's have some fun. What? Talk to me. Hey, look. Somebody said after having weed, they get a boner. Hey, look. All I'm saying is don't depend on it. Because what's going to happen on that day, you got a date and you ain't got no weed. Your joint don't work but one way. It worked from the weed. Now all of a sudden you reprogrammed yourself and now you ain't about 5 cents. Now the girl gonna get up and go home. So with that being said, don't do nothing that creates a habit. That's why I stopped doing certain things, because certain things is a habit. I used to drink coffee. Come downstairs in the morning and drink coffee. And every morning I came downstairs and drank coffee, I feel like I'm $1 million, right? And the one morning I came downstairs and there wasn't no coffee, I was panicking. Workout sucked. I told myself right then and there, I'm cutting coffee out, because it was to the point where I needed the coffee. I don't want to be in no situation where I need nothing. Benson, what's good with you? Hey, look, Shinobi, I appreciate you subscribing, bro. It means the world to me, man, because first of all, it's a good thing for the algorithm. It's a good thing for the channel. And every time I log in, you might be back up here, and then we can talk about some more of that, whatever you got going on in your world. You feel what I'm saying? You said, help you bulk up, coach. I can't gain for nothing. Hey, look, some people can't gain. Some people got a fast metabolism, and you got to do a whole lot of stuff. I had a friend of mine. He was a professional bodybuilder. Let me see. Back when I was about 20. He was about the same age as me. He was a professional bodybuilder. And I walked around 140. He walked around about 210. But we about the same height. I think I'm 5'6", so 5'6", and he's about 5'8". And that joker was huge like this. But he didn't take steroids. He was all natural. But what he did, he woke up in the morning, he ate 10 eggs in the morning. He had eggs with chicken breasts and vegetables. And that's pretty much all he ate. He ate 6 chicken breasts every day. But it takes a lot to put that pounds on, bro, because that pounds ain't natural. You can do it naturally, but man, he had to do so much. And if you're not going to take weight gainer and all that, because I don't recommend steroids, because steroids, once again, is something that your body is not natural, and you end up needing it. And then when you have to cut it out, you know it got to go somewhere. You're going to become fat at the end of it. That's what that happen to most bodybuilders. Once they stop bodybuilding, then all of a sudden, that gain muscle that they put on that was from other products other than just eating, and that turns into some crap. Let me see. With the average man in mind, roughly how many does it take for you to see significant muscle definition transformation with focused on specific body part? I'm going to say for the first 30 days, you're going to feel your arms sore. The next 30 days, the soreness going to start wearing away because your muscles are getting used to the training. By the 3rd month, you should start seeing a bulk, a tiny bulk, and the definition, and then keep working. It takes sometimes years. But I'm going to say, if you work hard for about 3 months to about 6 months, you should be able to see a difference. As long as you eating correctly, training hard, and working out just as hard, you can see a difference. Stress level, also big impact. Yep. Stress level is always a big impact. People don't understand that stress is called the silent killer for a reason. It slip up on you, and you don't know what's coming, and all of a sudden it hits you in the back of your head. Say you're in your 40s now. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, let's get that work. I'm recovering while getting back and training. Okay, you had a stroke last year. Hey, look, we got to watch that. Strokes come and they sneak up on you. They sneak up on you from bad food, from bad diets, from not working out. They sneak up on you from stress. People don't even know when they got high blood pressure. You know, there's no thing that causes you to have high blood pressure, but high blood pressure causes other things to go out of whack. So you don't get a warning that you're going to have high blood pressure until you already got it. Dustin, what's good with your homeboy? John, do you ever smoke weed and walk around with a loaded gun in your front waist? No, I do not, because I don't smoke weed and I don't own guns. You might see me with a knife, I keep knives on my side. I walk with a stick sometimes. I got nunchucks. I got throwing knives. I got swords. I got all that, but I don't have no guns, bro. Don't no guns in my house. Payday, Payday J. What up, homie? Doctor somebody sing. I can't do. I don't know. Let's see. When you cut steroids, you grow man boobies and talk in a squeaky voice. I don't know if all those things happen to everybody, but when you cut steroids, you will not maintain that muscle. I promise you that. Age is just a number. Final destination, believe it. And jail is just a place. I feel like such a fatty not working out. Oh, you gotta. Hey, look, I tell people all the time that's why I work out 7 days a week. I can't stand to take a day off because every time I take a day off, I think everything I lost gonna jump back on overnight. But that's why I work out 7 days a week. Marco, what up, dog? I am 5'9". What diet should I follow? I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm 176 pounds. Um, it depends. It depends on whether you want to lose weight, gain muscle, get slim and get cut. I mean, it has a lot to do with a lot of things. But the FDA says that 2,400 calories is the most amount of calories we should be intaking per day. I don't know how many you eat right now, but it's only one way to find out. That's right down on everything that you eat. But I got a plan. If you're trying to lose weight, it's a video on my channel called The Best Plan to Lose Weight. Google it. Coach Carl, The Best Plan to Lose Weight. It breaks it down in numbers. And that's losing weight. Now, you obviously know that to gain weight, you got to eat more numbers than what I'm telling you to eat. So that's the easiest way for me to say it. Don't put boundaries on yourself, peeps. Exactly. Don't put no boundaries on you no matter what you want to do. God bless you, brother. Shrenik, Shrenik. What's good with your boss man? Aaron Jenkins, what's good with your player? I know I'm probably behind on some of these comments because man, them Jones coming in so fast. People can be wild and check. Don't pay them no mind. Hey, look, it happens, bro. Sometimes, man, hey, look, real talk. Sometimes people are just asking questions that nobody else will answer. And as long as it's not real stupid, I'll answer it. But if it becomes real stupid, I'll just bypass it. And if they keep saying it over and over and over and over, like some people like to text the same thing 10 times, I just delete them. Yep. So it's kind of one of those things, man. You just got to kind of go with the flow. Whoever this is up here with this foreign language, we can't read it. This is American. I can't read it. What's my height? 5'6", 140 pounds. I ain't trying to say no name I can't say. Pramod. That's what I say. Hey, sir, you look like Booker T. You know him? Nope. What animals made meat if you don't like? Why are animals made from meat? Why are animals made from meat if they don't like to be eaten? I don't know, man. It's like why is humans made from meat? But a cannibal will eat you in a minute. Hey, look, I don't eat meat, so you talking to the wrong person. I ain't gonna pet nothing and then kill them and cook them and eat them. So if I can pet it, I ain't gonna eat it. Y'all know who Booker T is. Why am I vegan? It's a choice. How do you know them cows don't like getting milked? I don't know, but I don't drink milk either. So then we're not going to have this conversation. I don't know what CJD is. But people die all the time from living. One thing that we are promised is that we're going to die. The rule of here is not that we're going to live forever. The rule is that you choose how you live. See, you can live radical or you can live calm. I choose to live calm and not let things bother me. I choose to not eat things I don't think should be in my system. I choose not to drink things I don't think should be in my system. I choose not to curse. Everything we do in life is a choice, so you can choose how you want to live your life. I lived mine all kinds of crooked and crazy ways growing up, so when I got older, I decided I was going to do something different with my life. So I changed it. Do you suggest something to like workouts to reduce anxiety? Not really. Start at the beginning. Hey, look, you might, I don't know, like I said, it's hard to tell when a person has anxiety as to why they don't want to work out. But the thing is this, if all of these exercises are scaring you, go walking. Walking don't scare you. You got to do that every day anyway. So start there and then work your way up. And the more you walk, the better you'll get at it. And the better you get at it, the more you'll start doing other things. You said you're 5'6", but even if... Yeah, I appreciate it, dog. How do you know if a woman is truly interested in you? Ask her. You can't lie but for so long. Ask her. Put your jumper hoodie on inside out, then leave it on the inside. Why? Let me see. Hey, look. But you are so combative with your words. No offense meant. You don't let strangers' words bug you. No, I don't. I don't let them words bug me because, I mean, nobody up here truly knows nobody up here. So why should I be offended if somebody called me a bad word, say I'm ugly, say I'm stupid, say I don't know what I'm talking about? Why should I be offended? I mean, think about it. They chastised Jesus, and he was here to save our souls. They chastised him. They said he didn't know what he was talking about. They said he was stupid. He couldn't do all of this stuff, but he was saving lives. And he even died to save our lives. So if they didn't like him, I know they're not going to like me. But that's not the point. The point is they don't have to like me. See, I'm not 12 no more. I don't have to be in the circle anymore. I was in the circle when I was 12, and I was wondering why my circle wouldn't let other people in. But now I understand. People are just mean for being mean. People are born that way. They are born to make those kind of have that life. So my whole thing is don't let it bother you. It doesn't really bother you. I choose to live my life as a person who operates outside of the law. The punishment is constant. Hey, look, you ain't saying nothing but a word. I wasn't always 58 years old. I stood in front of a judge at 18 years old, just like most of y'all. And he told me if I come back and see him again, I was going to be looking from behind. I'm looking at him the next time from behind bars. So that was my warning. Everybody got a choice. I had a choice, and I chose to do something different. I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Big Terry, I appreciate the 100, dog. Hey, look, I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody that subscribes to my channel. It's a blessing. Because you could be subscribing to anybody else's channel, but I'm appreciative that you subscribe to mine. And look, we're just going to keep it real up here. Hey, look, I ain't trying to fake for nobody. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Is West Virginia really haunted as shown in movies? I don't know. I don't live in West Virginia. Yeah, that's West Virginia got some stuff going on. I mean, you hear a lot of stories about West Virginia, but I ain't in West Virginia. I'm in the eastern part. Big Terry, what's good with your dog? Salute, homie. Hi, I'm from the UK. Ann Forrest, I appreciate you being here. Shinobi, I appreciate learning new things from different people. I'm a student of life. Exactly. Hey, look, I had some young people teach me some stuff one time. I'm talking about guys, it was like 12 and 13. They was teaching me stuff about a science project in school and how you can put an orange at the bottom of a thing of water, and you can get in and you can reach in the thing of water and take the orange out without spilling the water. And if you put your hand straight in the water or the jug, the water will come up over your arm and go out the jug. So what he did is he stood and stirred the water like this, and the orange just raised to the top. That junk was crazy. And the person that was like 11 or 12 year old told me that. What's my biggest regret in life? Hey, look, we're going to stop this. We're going to hold this one up. What's my biggest regret in life? I don't know. I don't know if I got a biggest regret. I think not helping more people. See, because I've been in a position where I had more than enough for me. And you get to the point where you keep celebrating yourself. You keep buying new cars, you keep buying new clothes, you keep buying jewelry, you keep buying stuff. Like I got a house full of stuff right now that I don't need. And that's just the way it is. But that's because we have money. Because you got money, you do stupid things. You do stupid things. I say more money, more problems. Not problems coming to you. Sometimes you create problems. So the biggest regret I have will probably be not helping enough people. You know, I was at I went to Dollar Tree and Walmart on Sunday. And when I was at Dollar Tree, it was a guy laying on the ground. And he was just laying on the ground with his back up against the door. And I was standing outside, I had my bags in my hand. I wasn't paying attention to him. And so the lady came out of Dollar Tree and said, "Excuse me, sir, you can't lay out here and ask people for money." And so the first thing I said was, "He ain't asked nobody for money." And she was like, "Well, he normally be asking." I said, "But I've been out here for 5 minutes. He ain't asked me for no money." So the lady went back in the store. And then I walked over and I had some money in my pocket. I just gave it to him. And it wasn't for the camera. Otherwise, I would have videotaped it. It wasn't for the camera. It was for him. I don't care what he was going to do with the money, but right now, he needed the money. He could have been buying a sandwich. He could have been buying a drink. He could have been buying beer. Whatever it is, he didn't have it right now. So I always ask God to please bless me with a little bit more so I can help somebody with a little bit more. Because now that I done got older, I start realizing that everybody ain't in the same condition. When I was younger, I thought everybody had enough to go around. Now, as I'm older and I look at people, I realize that a lot of people don't have enough. It's been people that have come in my barbershop that only had $20 and they're trying to get 3 kids' haircut. And the price of the haircut's $20. So how you gonna cut 3 heads? So he wanted to pick the one that needed a haircut best because he had pictures for tomorrow. I said, it doesn't cost me any money to cut the hair. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cut the hair, and if you ever get any money, you come back, and if you don't, pay it forward to somebody else, because the reality is, it doesn't cost me to cut your hair. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna make that thing work. But sometimes, man, I just want to do more for more people. That's the biggest thing. Glad you live in great air quality. I'm from India, and air quality. Hey, look, air quality probably sucks everywhere, to be honest. If you put a meter outside, you probably realize this air quality sucks. But it's still better than some places. Let's see. Anything you fear? Nope. I fear living too long. I know that's going to be kind of crazy to some of y'all, right? Because most people want to live forever. I fear living too long. You want me to tell you why? Because I got a wife that's 4 years younger than me. I got sons. I'm 58. My sons are 33, 31, and my daughter's 27. So people say, Coach, you're going to live to be 100. All right, if I live to be 100, that means my son going to be 75. My other son going to be 73. My daughter's going to be like 60-something, right? What if everybody don't live the same amount of time? What if everybody in the same kind of condition and make it to the same place? That means that as a father, I have to bury my kids. It should be the other way around. My kids should be burying me. So if I had to fear anything, it's the fear of me watching them leave rather than them watching me leave. See, I've earned the right to go now. I've been here long enough. I've done enough. Now, when God is done with me, he'll take me home. But don't take my kids home before you take me home, because I still think they got stuff to do. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all getting deep up here. But I hope that just as deep as y'all getting, I hope y'all hit that subscribe button so we can always have these conversations. And I appreciate that question, yo. That's almost the realest thing I heard. Jesus loves you and wants you to help others and share his word. Exactly, my friend, exactly. How do I get wise like you, brother? Hey, look, keep living. Keep living. Hey, look, you get punched in the face once, you realize to duck the next time. You get hit in the stomach, you realize to move it out the next time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you get smarter. The older you get, the smarter you get, man. Look, that's bottom line. That's truth, 1,000. What do I do? Man, I do a little bit of everything right now, but I've been a barber for over 40 years. Owned barbershop since I was 24, and I'm 58. So you can add that. You can do the numbers. How do you deal with jealous people? Hey, man, jealous people they are who they are. You can't deal with them. I just try to bypass them. I don't ignore them. I just bypass them. There's a whole lot of jealous people out here. People don't want to see people be successful. People don't want to see people make sense. They would rather hear me talking about making sense and then say something stupid than say congratulations or good luck or God bless you. They don't want to say that. Jealous people, man, I had jealous people around me my whole life, man. You got to think, at 24 years old, I opened up the biggest barbershop in my city. If y'all know footage, I had a 2,400 square foot barbershop. I employed 9 people at 24 years old. I had the cops asking me. I had friends that was cops that said the other cops was asking him if I was a drug dealer. They came in my shop. I had the chief of police coming in my shop. Friends guys that I knew. You got to figure at 58 years old, most guys that are 58 years old know me, and they all in different fields. They doctors, they lawyers, they pharmacists, they all that, because they'd already been to school, they'd already been to work, they'd already had families and all that. And they said, man, people always ask me, who's this dude, 24 years old, owned this 2,400 square foot barbershop with 9 employees. I had employees that was older than me. But jealousy comes, man. It comes. You just got to learn how to deal with it. Can't let it bother you. Say, I don't look like I'm 58. Hey, look, I appreciate it. I'm just asking God to bless me any way he know how. And I'm sure if God would have put me up here looking 58 with a cane and dragging, nobody wouldn't have been listening to me. So God put me in front of folk. And he said, these folk will think you are who you say you are. That's why I'm in shape. That's why I'm able to walk around with a 6-pack at 58, so that people ask me, they say, Coach, how you get, what in the world? How'd you, and then I got to tell them. But if I didn't have it, I can't tell it. If I didn't know it, I can't teach it. Sometimes you got to go through stuff to be able to teach somebody else something. So yeah, I've been beat up. I've been beat up so I can teach you how to deal with being beat up. I've been punched in the face. So yeah, you got to teach people how to deal with being punched in the face. I've been shot at. Yeah, so you got to teach people what it's like to be shot at. But you got to also tell them what you did to get shot at so that they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not going to be as fast as me. Everybody not going to be as smart as me. Everybody not going to work as hard as me. Some people going to get shot the first time. Some people going to get punched and get knocked out the first time. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We learn the lesson, man. And when we learn the lesson, we got to teach the lesson. Living long enough to learn something. After those 40 years, Coach, you ever thought of opening your own school? I love to learn from you. I had a boxing gym, if that's the school you're talking about. I had a boxing gym from 2009 to 2013. Then I closed it, and then in 2016, I started teaching for another guy. I taught at home from 13 until 16. And in 16, I taught at another guy's boxing gym from 16 until 20. I only left the gym because of COVID. And once I left, I came home, and then I started training people again at my house, and then kind of going through the rigmarole of getting online. And this was an accident. Trust me, I didn't sign up to get online to get 50,000 plus subscribers. I signed up to get online so I could send my son videos while he was in Germany. And that's how we communicate. I send him videos to train. And he's a boxer, martial artist. My son's a boxer, martial artist. I send him videos. But they started getting seen by others. And other people were saying, make more videos. So that's how the whole thing started. I came here to distract myself from anxiety, and now I feel better. Well, look, I appreciate you being here. Look, somebody told me one time, they said, I passed your channel, and you had videos up there. They said, I passed your channel for about 12 different videos I seen. Every time I seen one, I just bypassed it to something else. And then one day, he sat down to watch a video. And once he watched the video, he said, I was impressed. I went back and watched the other 11. He said, now, I had to ask myself, why did it take me so long to get to your channel? And I said, simply, God wasn't ready for you to see me yet. Whatever you had going on in your life, you wasn't ready for me yet. And that's the same thing I think about the person up here that got anxiety. You wasn't ready to see me yet. Now you ready to see me. Now you ready for me to tell you something that's going to help you. But before that, you can't. If you got an alcoholic up here that doesn't believe he's an alcoholic, then I can't tell him nothing. But if he's up here and he thinks that he's an alcoholic, that means that he recognizes that he has a problem. Then I can help him. Do you work out daily? I work out 7 days a week. Let me see. The world ended in 2012 and we are all living in decomposing carcasses. Hey, you might be right. That's why they say you got to pinch yourself. If you pinch yourself and it hurt, then you know you ain't dead. How to start a boxing journey. I'm 19 and interested in it. You start one day at a time. You start finding information that can help you get in better shape. If you go to a gym, you tell the coach what your aspirations are. Don't walk into a boxing gym and just say, I'm here to box, because they're going to treat you just like a boxer. You got to start at the beginning and work your way up. You got to learn the basics. Don't tell them you know nothing. Go in there with a blank mind, so you're a blank canvas. A blank canvas is the easiest person to teach, because I don't got to weed through what somebody else taught you. I got to start teaching you right from the beginning. So when you go into a boxing gym, if that's where you're going, tell them what you're in there for. Tell them that you want to make it a journey, that you got to start at the beginning and work your way up. Learn defense first, because if you don't learn how to block nothing, I don't care how many times you can hit another guy, it ain't going to matter. He going to hit you back at some point. And when he hit you back, you're not going to have defense. You know the greatest defense in the world I teach people? The greatest defense in the world your mama taught you when you was a baby. You know what that is? She taught you how to hug. That's the greatest defense in the world. Your mama said, come here, boy, and give me a hug. Or come here, girl, and give me a hug. And you wrapped your arms around them and you squeeze them nice and tight. That's the best defense in boxing. Why? Because when somebody's beating the crap out of you, the best thing you can do is hug them. Hold them until the fight is over. Hold them until the referee break it up. It'll give you a chance to get yourself together for a few seconds. Shinobi, I'm glad. Hey, look, I'm glad you came across me. And I hope that some of y'all up here got a channel. And they ain't just up here. I hope y'all got a channel that y'all talking about something and doing something. Because if that's the case, please let me know. Because I'm going to log into your channel and I'm going to support your channel the same way y'all support mine. But please remember to please keep hitting that subscribe button. That subscribe button means everything in the world, because every time I come up here, we can have these same kind of conversations with these same kind of people. I appreciate y'all. Check out CWMAVON Hornets Boxing Club, breeding ground for champions, Southwest. Yeah, let me screenshot that. Oops, hit the wrong button. There you go. Screenshot that so that I can go back and check it. Sleepy Joe, find a boxing gym and start there. Exactly. I don't have enough subs to go live, unfortunately. Okay, well, keep pushing. I'm going to sign up to your channel in a few minutes. Hold up. Get my other phone. Let's see. SHINOBI. I'm gonna have to find you, because there's a whole lot of shinobi looking characters up here. Yeah, I'm gonna find you. And then I'm gonna log in, I'm gonna sign up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. See, I messed around and put that last part up there. Let me see. Shinobi. Space. Zen. Z-E-N. Z-E-N. Is it you up here that's got 13 subscribers and 21 videos? Don't look like the same picture. SHINOBI-Zen. Good morning. Hey, look. Good morning, Mickey Lloyd. What's good with your homeboy? I'm glad you up here, man. It's morning time where you at. It's almost 4:30 in the afternoon where I'm at. Let's see. I have a samurai armor on. I see that, but I ain't got that one. I got some other ones. Those ones I got when I type in shinobi.zen. But I'm going to find you, though. Let me see something. Let me see if I can do it right here. I don't know how to do all this stuff on phone. Let me see. Let's see. I can't figure it out while I'm on here. But I'm going to find it, though, because I done already screenshot your name. So we're going to make it happen. I'm going to find you. When I sit down to eat my dinner, that's when I'm going to do it. I'm going to find you. So you're on Instagram as well under the same name? Well, look, go to Instagram. Look up Coach Call 757. Coach Call 757. You'll see me up there. And when you hit me up there, send me a link to your YouTube channel in my inbox. And we're going to make it pop off. What's good from India? What's good? Glad y'all can log in. Glad we can have a little fun together. But your boy got to get ready to go. It is now 4:30 p.m. And I got to go upstairs now and take all these clothes off, take all this hoodie and all this stuff off. You know what I'm saying? So I can take me a shower and be better when my wife get home. But my wife get off at 4:30. She called me about 4:45. So I'll be in the shower and then I'll be able to catch that message and then we can talk like we normally do. And then she'll come home and then she'll do her 30 minutes in the gym, work out, and her 20 minutes on the treadmill. So she do close to an hour. But yeah. But look, appreciate y'all logging in. Appreciate y'all hitting the subscribe button. Appreciate all the love. Look, y'all be safe out there and take care of yourself. And once again, it's your boy, Coach Call. Mr. 58 is the new 28. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. So right about now, your boy got to be